Okay. Now we are going to execute the program based on object, JavaScript object. How we are going to do? Let's see that. Okay. I'll create a new file, right, in my model 1. The file name will be, I'm learning object, I'll give ob.js, right? The file is created. That's all. Now, as we discussed just now, for creating object, how we have to create? Use let command. Any object name you can use. You can A, B, C also, anything, whatever you want. You can write out obj, I'm writing, is equal to. So when I said object, that will be always in the pair, right? So it will be always in the pair of key and values. So I have to store this, and this is, right, as per the definition, it's like a data structure format, right? I'll give this curly braces to store, then I will write the key value is name, right, and is equal to the string. The string is my anything, you can write your name. I'll write my name only, PK. Okay. Then what I have to do? Okay, sorry. Yeah, sorry. So not equal to, because we are using key value pair. So whenever you are going to use key and value pair, always you have to with the colon separator, right? This is one key and value pair. Then you want to write, like I will give place, right? Colon, I'll give Bangalore, right? Anything, whatever you want, you can define. It's totally up to you, right? So this is the way I have created. Okay. So do I have to give semicolon? Have the practice always to use semicolon. Best way. It says that modern J is not required, but have the practice to use with the semicolon. It will be useful for you. This is done. Now I have to print this. How to print? Using console.log. So I will use console.log. What I have to print? Object. What is the object name? obj, right? And I will enter, I'll save it, come to the program, I have to execute. So whenever you open first time your VS Code editor, the path will be root path. You have to change if you have created some directory. You can see that I have FSD inside model 1, model 2. So always it's open with the FSD. So I have to change the first path. I will change the path. So cd space dot slash model 1 slash dot. So it will change the path of the whatever the path I have saved my program. Now I have to run this. So I'll use node space. What is that? What is the file name? I have created file name as a ob.js. Enter. You can see that in the key and value pair, the result is here. This is how we can do that. Right? Clear? I hope you understand this. Now, as per the basic properties, what we are going to do? I have to access only place. Instead of place, we will change as a location. It's look good. Okay, location, save it. I want to print only what? Location, right? If I want to access only location, then how you are going to access? Using dot or using dot or using bracket. I'll use console. Okay, I'll modify in this only, so I'll be okay. Console.log. What is the object name? obj dot. What I want to access? I want to access location. Location. Give the semicolon. Save it. I will run this program. You can see that location I am getting Bangalore. So only particular I am getting access, I am accessing only one key value. If you want to access using dot operator, that also can be done. How? I'll just write once again. That is, this is dot operation. If you want bracket, right, then you are going to use console dot log, and then what you are going to use? Object name, and I will use bracket, and what I am going to define? Name. What happened is giving warning. Let's print, execute, and see this. What is the result? What happened? Error. What happened here? Error. So you will say that's just we have discussed just now using this, but when you want to access using bracket operator, then you have to use the double quotes for the key value. Clear? You can see that error also when you debug, it say that name is not defined because you are trying to access the name that is not defined. So when you want to, especially in the object concept, you have to give the double quotes when you want to access your object with help of bracket. Again I will run this. You can see that I am able to get the result, right? This is how you are going to access your object. Clear? Now suppose I have given name, location. Now I want to give anything, my education. I want to add my education. Then how can I add? Now you want to add any other key value in your object, you can do that. For that, what you are going to use? Object name dot, what I want to add? I want to add as a edu for education qualification or whatever. And here you have to give equal to, because when you are going to add it, I want to give education as this one, right? Now I have to see this result, that means this get added into my object or not. Then what I'll do, I'll print this. So this here you can write here comment section, adding new key value to the object. Okay, now I have to print console.log. I have to use again object. Okay, sorry, semicolon is not there. Semicolon, save it, and I will again access this. Now you can see here I am able to add one new key and value in my object. Clear? Clear? Hope you understood this. Next, if you want to modify any object, right? Like I have given by mistakenly the location BLR, I want to change to as a Bangalore, right? Or I want to change any other place, or I want to change the name, right? You want, that means modification. That also we can do that. Let's use the comment first. So comment modifying the object, right? How to modify? Same object will use, right? What I want to modify, you can choose any key which you want to modify. I will use object name dot, what I want to modify, take example, I will modify as a name, right? Is equal to, I am going to modify the name, then again I am going to write, I will write my full name now. Okay? Then I have to print this, again use console.log. I'll copy this now to save my time here. I'll copy and save it. Again come down to the terminal and execute. Now you can see that my object is modified now. Modification done in my object. Okay. Now suppose I have added by mistake location. I want to delete this object, right? So I have added. Now I want to delete the object. So let's perform this. Deleting key value from object. What I have to do? If I want to delete, what I am going to use? I will use delete dot, right? Delete dot or what?
Space.
Delete dot or a space, because delete is a keyword. With that, from which object you are going to use, so that you have to give. So delete space. What is the object name? OBJ. Automatically it gives suggestion. What I am going to do here? Which key you want to delete, right? Dot I will give as a, so the moment you give dot, you can see that I am getting suggestion. So dot for location is there, first location only coming, name is coming, right? And education, these three things are coming. So what I'll do, I'll select as a location, give the semicolon, right? Correct? And save it. I have to print this again. I will already copy paste. I will save once again. I will go to the terminal and I will execute. Hence, you can see here we have deleted the particular key and value from my object. That means removing properties from object. Okay? Now, if you want to merge two objects, now I have created one object. I want one more object to be created. So let's create another object. So we'll do this under the command first, merge two object. Okay, let's create another object. Let obj2 is equal to, I'll give the key value where I have given name, address. I will give the key and value as a something like I have deleted from here, location, right? So I'll use location. What I have to use? Location. Location was deleted, right? Location. I'm deleting location. I'll give the colon. I'm adding Bangalore. Okay. That's all. This is only one key I'm adding here. Okay. Now I want to add this object. So I'll create one more to merge obj3. Okay. Is equal to, I have dot dot obj comma bj2. How many dot was there? 3 dot, right? Okay. I have 3 dots you have to give and then enter. I have to print. I will print this. Which object I have to print? Object 3. Save it. Now come back to the terminal and execute. Now you can see that I am getting the error. Sorry, I am getting the result. I have added location, another object which is coming at the end. So this is how the object is get merged. Now suppose I don't know. I want to access. Suppose in case I am accessing some properties, okay, and that I want this properties, no result, error is there. Then what I have to do in that case, I will check, yes, the particular properties exist or not, sorry, key is available or not. For that, suppose I have given name, location, right, and this education, right, I have not given age. How to check that? To check that, you have to use the method. What is the method? Already I have created. I'll use console dot log. Okay, in the log, what I'm going to check? Age. So age in will take which object? Let's take object 3. Okay? Okay, I'm checking in object 3. When you want to print, then you have to use console dot log, and I have to check where I'm checking in object 3 dot. The moment you give dot, it will ask you to give the properties, right? So hash, it's not coming as okay. So to check here, very basic, what I have done now, I have deleted everything. I have kept only one object. Okay, sorry, only one key and value pair, and I am going to check age in my object. Okay, and I am checking age. This will give you the result that this exists or not. This is the meaning. See, if I wait a minute, what I'll do, save it. As I said, right, I want to check the object is there or not. Okay, if you run false, that means it's giving true false statement. My particular key value is not there. Even you can check in object 3, right? I'm going with the first small one. Now I have to check, does name exist or not, right? So for that you have to use hash own property method, and you pass which key value. Okay, and if I run this, I will get the answer as a true. That means it's correct. Now what I'll do, I'll just come back to the previous. Okay, I've removed the comment. I was checking in object 3. Okay, then in this I was checking, right? So I'll add edu, save it, let's execute. So you can, okay, because I have done this, the spelling mistake was there, so only error was coming. Now you can see that false and true, age is not there into that, right? So this how you are going to execute the objects